What's up, everybody? VR Brian here, signing in with a new video. Yes, it's been a while. Hello, how you guys doing? It's been pretty good. I've been amazed by yesterday's performance. It's amazing. It's finally here. They call it the future of gaming. PlayStation 5 is finally being revealed. With it, some games, some gameplays, some demos we get to see. I'm amazed. So I want to start real quick with this. I'm going to show the reveal of the console by the end of the video. But first, let's talk about those trailers, those demos that really makes us jaw drop and see what's inside this new console. Now, for the PlayStation 5, the showcase started with Grand Theft Auto 5, apparently coming back to the PlayStation 5, remaster apparently, some enhancements, maybe story expanded. So be sure to look for that one. I mean, GTA 5 has been really good in the past year, so I really think it's gonna go okay on the PlayStation 5. Now, for the reveal titles, let's do this real quick. Spider-Man Miles Morales. Apparently, it's gonna be the sequel to the 2019 Spider-Man game. It was pretty good. Received very good critics. I love it. Specifically, I love it. It was a really great game, so I'm looking forward to play this second part. And the graphics, we see a more futuristic city. It was pretty great. So I'm excited to it. The second game that it was actually shown off of the trailer, it was Gran Turismo 7. Now, it's been a while since we have a Gran Turismo game. You know, the typical racing game, like the racing simulator that started off in the PlayStation 1. I'm very excited. I mean, I used to play it on the PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, but then I stopped playing it on the PlayStation 3, so I don't know how it's been changing, evolving. The graphics look pretty dope, so I hope you guys, if you guys into racing, that's your game, definitely. It's coming out real soon, so I hope you guys like that kind of games. Project Athia, if I'm wrong, it was the next game that Square Enix is making. It's making kind of a mix. It's very cool, actually. It's pretty cool. It has this like werewolf type monsters, and it's like sort of a magic shooting game, and it has like control over the elements, the main character. It looks pretty cool. I mean, I will definitely go ahead, check it out. And it looks great. For the graphics, it looks pretty good. Now, one of the surprises was Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. It was a game that I started playing since the days of the PlayStation 2, but coming back to the PlayStation 5 now and watching the trailer and the actual gameplay, which was like a mini demo, it looks amazing. The colors, like the action, it was pretty intense. So I really enjoyed it. Now, like viewing it as a PlayStation 4 title, which came out a couple of years ago, like Ratchet and Clank, even with the movie. So I'm expecting like a little something like cool for this. Maybe another movie is this? I don't know. Check it out. Now the next game was Stray. Now Stray was kind of weird. It was a trailer between like, I don't know, it was a cat. Like apparently you're using a cat in a world where humans were extinct and only robots are like, I don't know, doing the roles of the humans, because you see some of the robots like they're like asking for money, like, you know, homeless. Some of them are cook. I don't know. It's a weird game, but it kind of caught the attention of the details, like the graphics and there was no context at all. It's just the cat passing through the robots, and you're like, okay, so what's this? But it looks kind of cool. It's a title like we all like kind of want to try or not. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. But it was pretty decent. The next game that really caught my attention was Returnal. Returnal is this kind of game that definitely caught my attention because it's like a crash landing protagonist on an alien world, and apparently she keeps like loops of her death, but every time like she awakes or dies, something it's different. Like in the world changes, the place where it was, it's different. So yeah, it's kind of a mix of what's gonna happen. This is like a thriller or something like that. I don't know. It was gonna be like, it's gonna be a mess, but a good one, right? Now, the next game on the list was Crash. Sackboy, A Big Adventure. It was a crash of emotions when I saw it. That's why I say crash, because it was a crash of emotions when I saw it. For the title of Little Big Planet, that's the game. Like the Sackboy, the main character, now apparently has an like an adventure. And I was like, oh my god, that game! I remember when I started on PlayStation 3, and then I got to the PlayStation 4 version of the game, and it was pretty cool. I enjoy it. It's pretty goofy. So if you're into those kind of lovely games, like you get this little coffee character like going on around, it definitely is your game. It was a blast watching the trailer and watching the gameplay about it. Now, if action sport like game with vehicles like combat, explosion, demolition is your type of game, Destruction All Star. It was like this kind of game, like action sport like, involving vehicle destruction and on foot combat. It was like, it kind of reminded me of Twisted Metal. Like if you guys remember the years of Twisted Metal hasn't get like a, you know, like let's say like a new game. I thought it was like kind of Twisted Metal looking, but no, it's not Twisted Metal. If that's your, like, it has like a combination of, you know, destruction, explosion. Like it was like on vehicle combat, you can combat on foot. It was like I say, another mess, but it looks kind of a good mess though. Now the next game on the list, it's Kena, Bridge of Spirits, I think it's called. Now this kind of reminded me of Pikmin, because you got those like little cute creatures that you can command like to solve puzzles for you, like, you know, so step on a platform so you can just jump to another one or something like that. And the main character it looks kind of cool. It has a staff that has magic, and it can turn it into a bow or like shoot lasers from. Like it was pretty good. I'm sure I'm gonna enjoy it, because it was like this kind of game. Like it was very funny looking at those little creatures. That's why I say it reminded me of Pikmin. But yeah, definitely it's a game definitely think I'm gonna try. And yeah, definitely, let me know what you know about it. If you've seen the trailers, it was pretty goofy. It looks pretty good. Now, for the next title they show up, it was Oddworld Soarstorm, I think it was called. It was like, for years of development of this next installment of the Oddworld franchise, it looks awesome. Like, it didn't sacrifice the graphics and the kind of a dark sense humor they have. So if you're familiar with the Oddworld, like, be sure to check out the trailer. And yeah, I mean, I think the gameplay was pretty cool. They show a little gameplay, so it's kind of go back to the roots when it was a 2D, 3D adventure. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good. And the next entry, it kind of like scared me for a bit. It's called Ghostwire Tokyo. It's from Bethesda and Tango Studio. Now that studio is very amazing for me. For the they were the ones who started the Evil Within saga, and it's a game like it's like a first-person game, which apparently it mixes some combat with this like spirits like going on over Tokyo and the spirit dimension. It was pretty good. Like, it called my attention, since being the studio that one of the studios I love the most, Bethesda. And yeah, definitely it's a game I'm definitely trying to try. So let's see how it goes. And the next game of the list was Godfall. Now, Godfall was the first official announced title for the PlayStation 5 console when they showed it up last year. So basically what they did is like give us a great trailer of how the game will feel, how the mechanics are going to feel. It was like more of a refresher, because they already showed them like the reveal trailer. So basically what they did in here is the gameplay. Like, they show a lot of gameplay, some of the bosses, some of the armors you're going to wear on the game. So it was pretty cool. For me, it's a game that I'm pretty sure I'm going to buy day one, because it comes out with the console. So yeah, definitely that's one of the games that I'm getting. So if you're getting it, let me know. Now, other game that really called the attention of the public was Hitman 3. So if you're a fan of the assassin, it was pretty good. It looks, the graphics looks pretty like amazing. Hitman 3 comes up, and they show a trailer where he's like in Dubai or something like that, and the graphics look very realistic. That's great for the Hitman series. Now, one of the other games that I remember, it was Astro's Playroom. You know, Astro the robot for the VR or the Playroom. Well, yeah, there's another adventure. They didn't actually get into that title very much. They just showed like a teaser, and that's it. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, it looks pretty cool. You know how it is if you played Astro before. So yeah. Now, there was a little title that caught my attention. It's called The Little Devil Inside. It was fun. I think it was fun, but it was like a weird adventure game that you are like exploring, and there's some monster like dragon looking type. It kind of reminded me of Monster Hunter, but with less graphic and a goofy style of game. It was weird, but it's like, anyways, I'm gonna try it anyway. Then came up this trailer called Bugsnax. I don't know, remind me. I don't remember if it was like that called, but it was this game that it started so cute. It started with a strawberry, like with googly eyes and everything. And you saw the trailer and you're like, oh my god, it's a strawberry. It's so beautiful. And then some character appear and eats it. And you're like, did he just ate the strawberry? Yes, he did. So it was very, how do I call this? It was traumatizing for me. It was a game like apparently the food grows around trees and these creatures come and eat it, and whatever they eat, they transform their bodies or limbs on it. It was a weird game. I'm telling you, rest in peace, little strawberry. You're always in our hearts. Now, the part that I was waiting, this is what really shocked me the most, and I exploded when I heard it. I started like seeing the trailer. I didn't know what it was, but then I noticed a familiar song, and the game shows up. It's real, people. Demon's Souls Remaster. I yelled from my, I stand for my share. I was like, what? No, please. Oh my God, yes. I started screaming. It was fantastic. Like watching the trailer for the Demon's Souls, I was like shocked. I was like, we needed this game like for so long, and we're finally getting released on the PlayStation 5. For those who don't know about Demon's Souls is basically the first entry of the Dark Souls saga. But yes, like I was so hyped. Look at me right now, I'm so happy. But yeah, it was amazing to see the trailer and this thing that's finally making a remaster for it. So there we go. And the second game that I really flipped me off, the reveal of Resident Evil 8 Village. Now, the trailer was very intense. When it started, I was like, oh, this could be like Bloodborne, because it has this wolf thingies, like a cult that people were like, I don't know, it was weird. But then when they revealed the title, I was like, oh my god, this is actually Resident Evil 8. The trailer looks insane. The characters look like insane. It's pretty great. It's gonna be a first person though, but I don't care. Like, it's Resident Evil. You guys know me how I am with Resident Evil, so I exploded double, and then there we go. Like, it was very amazing. Now, for the rest of the games, we got Pragmata. Pragmata was a post-apocalyptic game, and we clearly see this guy in a space suit with a android little girl. I mean, the trailer didn't say that much, but for me, it looks amazing. Like, it was amazing. It was a game I'm really willing to play. And that's it. And to close the show, they definitely show up a game that I was waiting. And I was like, oh my god, it's actually like amazing. The last trailer they show up to close was Horizon The Forbidden West. For Horizon Zero Dawn fans, the sequel is coming. It looks pretty amazing. And I don't know, I can't wait to get my hands on it. Now, without further ado, thank you so much for watching the video. This has been VR Brian. Now I'm going to show you, this is, if you haven't seen it, how the PlayStation 5 looks like. It's going to come not in one, but two models. One model is going to be the only digital. So we're going to be seeing all your downloads in there. It's going to be amazing. And we're going to see the regular version, which comes with the disc drive. So you can just go ahead and insert your, I don't know, PS5 games or PS4. Now, it was great. The reveal was amazing. I'm very shocked. Look how beautiful it looks. What for me kind of like, I don't know how to I was like a little bit like disappointed that they did not show the price for the machine. How is it gonna cost? Like, how much is gonna cost? I need to reserve this already. I need to pre-order it. And also, they still haven't confirmed at the moment. Please let me know if I'm wrong. But they haven't confirmed yet the backwards compatibility with PlayStation 3, PlayStation 2, or PlayStation 1. I know that in a conference before, they did stated that the PlayStation 4 discs are going to be working, but I don't know. Like, I hope it does have the backwards compatibility for the remaining PlayStation titles. Well, this has been VR Brian. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's crazy. I'm a little bit like, wow, like, it's still hyped for it. Now, we're going to keep seeing trailers for upcoming games, so be sure to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please leave your thumbs up. Share this video with your friends so they can see it. This has been VR Brian signing out. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video. See you guys soon.